How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. We just passed 200 recently, and it means a lot. So today, I want to talk about kind of Sanji's lineage, the raid suit, the stuff that's going on with him, the direction I feel like Oda might be taking all of this. Not that it's this grandiose theory that's going to carry to the end of the series, but just kind of what I think he's kind of going for right now. So obviously in Wano, we've gotten a lot of talk about Lineage. The Lineage Factor talk we had with the devil fruit that Momo had, that Vegapunk made, that turned him into a dragon like Kaido, the whole lineage between Kaido and Yamato, starting to learn about Zoro's lineage and the Shimotsuki clan and all of this stuff. And Sanji just having the last arc with the Vinsmokes and the raid suit being something from the Vinsmokes that he doesn't really like to use because it reminds him of them and the fact that he doesn't like that part of his lineage. And something I noticed is that Zoro and Sanji are kind of polar opposites right now. Zoro has no idea about his lineage whatsoever, but he has inherited the will of his lineage. He has inherited the style of his lineage. He lives the very same life to his predecessors, his ancestors, his father, all of this stuff, because, I mean, it's pretty much 100% that Zoro's by blood a Shimotsuki. I mean, that's basically just being laid out for us. But yeah, he doesn't know any of that, yet he follows their footsteps almost to a T. Something throughout Wano that's happened a lot is we've talked about samurai not getting hungry. Zoro, when we first see him, has been tied to a post for 9 days. Now, granted, the first thing he says is, "Cut me loose, I can't take it anymore, I've been here for 9 days," saying that to Luffy and Kobe, but he does kind of have like a shit-eating grin on his face a little bit, like he's not sitting there like crying, suffering, like, "Please just cut me loose." But then when the little girl comes up with the rice balls initially, what does Zoro say? "I'm not hungry." Now, at this point, it's maybe just a little bit more bravado or holding up the air of the pirate hunter Zoro, the demon that people thought he was. But still, without knowing his lineage, he follows it so closely. Sanji is the exact opposite. He knows all about his lineage and tries to run away from it. I'm not blaming Sanji for that. This is not a good thing for Zoro and a bad thing for Sanji. It's completely understandable for Sanji to want to get as far away from the Vinsmoke lineage as possible. I need to stop saying the word lineage. I've said it too much already. Anyway, it's understandable for Sanji to want to do that. But it's also very possible that that is what has been holding him back from reaching his true potential. Throughout the series, there's been a lot of times where Zoro and Sanji have had a competition, kind of been looked at as equals. There have also been a lot of times where Zoro kind of stands next to Luffy and seems like he's closer to an equal for Luffy rather than Sanji. So that causes a lot of contention and everything. What if possibly Sanji starting to accept the fact that he is a Vinsmoke, accepting the raid suit, possibly starts to be that push that he needs to permanently sit next to Zoro and Luffy, to where it's all three of them standing together, where Luffy truly has two wings of the Pirate King. You don't want one wing being stronger than the other. You're going to start flying sideways. Nobody wants that. It doesn't work well. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, I haven't tried, but I imagine it would be terrible. The reason I say this is because, well, Sanji's starting to feel strange after using the raid suit for 2 times. It's very possible, considering that all of Sanji's siblings are genetically modified, that these raid suits were made to enhance their genetic modifications, made tailored specifically to those modifications that were made for them. It's very possible that all those drugs that Sanji's mom took, trying to, negate all that so she could have a normal child, took effect, but not to the degree that she wanted. Sanji could still have all these genetic modifications, just not to the same extent as his siblings, ergo why he can light his leg on fire. Passion. Okay, Sanji, great. Probably genetic modification. The raid suit can just be something that naturally increases these. So, by accepting the raid suit, by accepting his lineage from the Vinsmokes, his body can be fully enhanced to its proper genetic level that it should be at. Basically, a general buff in every category. I mean, that's basically how Oda can play it off. But yeah, using the raid suit probably is meant to boost them. not just when having the suit on, it probably works with their genetically modified bodies. I mean, we're talking about Vinsmoke Judge here. He's an insanely smart scientist with all this genetic modification crap. Yeah, it's very easy to think so. So yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think Sanji needs to like his family. I don't think he really needs to care all that much about them. But just accepting the fact that that is where he comes from, the fact that they can be of help, whether you like them or not. This raid suit came from them, from Judge's science, probably at the end of the day, and it can be of help. Accepting that and using that to its fullest capabilities to further your own goals, despite them, that is what is going to allow Sanji to reach his full potential. So accepting his lineage is the really only way he's going to reach that top tier that he needs to get to as, well, one of the wings of the Pirate King. They're all going to have to be incredibly strong. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thought there were some interesting comparisons between Sanji not accepting his lineage but knowing it, Zoro not knowing it but completely accepting it. Yeah, kind of nice little, I mean, they're always opposites competing, all that kind of rivalry stuff. And I just like the idea of Sanji accepting the raid suit as something that came from the Vinsmokes, accepting that, using it, and that being what allows him to reach that next tier that he needs to get to. I don't know, I enjoy that. So yeah, hopefully he starts to get some modifications built up from that. Maybe he starts to get stronger and stronger, better usage with his fire throughout the fight. And then by the end of it, he just absolutely smacks out Queen or King or whoever the hell they're fighting at the end of the day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.